come to order. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening, honorable city council members, mayor, city treasurer, deputy clerk, to our city attorney, the administrative staff, those who are with us this evening in the audience, and also to those who's viewing tonight's meeting via our broadcast channel and YouTube Live. Welcome to the City of Romulus City Council regular meeting, and today's date is Monday, December 8th, 2025. Members of the public wishing to participate in this meeting may do so under the public comment portion of the agenda. You're welcome to fill out a request to speak public comment card, which is located on the back, that back table back there, and then just hand it to the deputy clerk. And at this time, we will have roll call. Councilwoman Abdo.
Here.
Councilman Bullock.
Here.
Councilman Jones.
Here.
Councilwoman Roscoe. Here. Councilwoman Talley.
Here.
Councilman Wadsworth.
Here.
And Councilman Wilhite.
Here.
Madam Chair, we have a quorum.
Thank you.
Tonight's regular council meeting agenda reads as follows. Number 1, agenda. Number 2, minutes. 3, petitioner. 4, chairperson's report. 5, mayor's report. 6, clerk's report. 7, treasurer's report. 8, public comment. 9, unfinished business. 10, new business. 11, warrant. 12, communication. And number 13 is adjournment. And a motion would be in order to accept the regular council meeting agenda as presented.
So moved, Madam Chair, to accept the agenda as presented.
I second that motion.
Thank you. There's been motion by Ms. Roscoe, supported second by Mr. Jones for the approval of the regular council meeting agenda. Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. Wilhite?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Mr. Bullock?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you, council. Number 2 are the minutes. It's a request approval from the minutes from the regular meeting held on November 24th, 2025 at 7:30 p.m.
Madam Chairman, I'm going to move that we approve the minutes from the regular council meeting that was held on November 24th at 7:30.
Support.
It's been motioned by Mr. Wadsworth, supported by Ms. Abdo for the approval of minutes from the regular meeting held on November 24th, 2025 at 7:30 p.m. Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Mr. Bullock?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Mr. Wilhite?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you, council. There were no special meetings that were held on Monday, November 24th, 2025. There are no petitioners on the agenda this evening. It takes us to number 4, the chairperson's report.
Thank you, Madam Chair. We had a lot of meetings today, y'all. A lot of stuff going on in our city, good stuff going on. So we had 3 study sessions today, conducted a lot of business before this meeting. At this time, though, I do want to open it up. I'm going to start with Councilman Jones with the resolution.
Madam Chair, I move for a memorial resolution honoring Apostle Reginald L. Williams Sr.
Support.
Been motion by Mr. Jones, supported by Mr. Wadsworth for the resolution for Apostle Reginald Williams. Any discussion? Hearing none. Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Mr. Wilhite?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Mr. Bullock?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, that resolution is approved. Ms. Abdo, can I open it up to Ms. Abdo?
Yes. Mayor, I got numerous phone calls after comments you made at the last council meeting concerning the incident that went on at Creekside and Oak Brook, and they wanted me to thank you for clarifying everything. So there was no misinformation out there. So that's what I'm doing. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Ms. Abdo. And at this time, I would like to recognize Treasurer Stacy Page with a couple of resolutions.
Thank you. Good evening. I'm asking for two resolutions this evening. The first one is for Maria Lambert. She will be retiring, and I'd like to ask for a resolution for all the years that she served with the city of Romulus.
I'll make that resolution.
Support.
Okay. Then, motion by Mr. Wadsworth, supported by Ms. Roscoe for the resolution for the retirement of Ms. Maria Lambert. Any discussion?
One question. Is she old enough to retire? I didn't ask the age. I just want to know if she's old enough to retire. Does she qualify with her age? Okay.
Moving on. Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Mr. Wilhite?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. Bullock?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, that motion is approved.
Can I,
Through the chair. Through the chair.
on
Through the chair.
Yes.
Just one quick comment. You guys voted on it too soon. You know, just the years of service for Maria, thank you for all you've done. You truly have a passion for this community. You're one of us that really bleeds blue and white, so thank you for all your hard years of work and your creativity and your thoughtfulness, and your hard work will definitely be missed, and you are an asset to the team, so, no, I'm not gonna cry. You can cry. But thank you, and we know that you're gonna be sticking around and you'll still be around helping, but all your years of service on the Pumpkin Fest and with DDA and your dedication has been immeasurable, so thank you for that, all of that.
Yeah.
Tina?
Wait a minute. We had discussed, is this about Maria? This about Maria?
Yes.
Help me. We closed that out. You got
Well, I'm still
discussion
gonna
now.
talk. I don't care about Maria.
It only applies to council.
Okay.
You're okay.
It's okay?
I mean, you've already taken action,
Right.
right?
So we can just have
I mean,
comments?
if
We
you
can
open
take
it
the
up
vote
for
first
comments,
if you want.
You know, have they already taken the vote?
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Under communication, but since this is a special occasion.
Yeah.
This is, yeah,
Okay,
action's
Ms.
already
Wiley,
been
you've been
planned.
on here long enough, you know.
Can I talk?
Yes.
Okay. Maria, I just want to thank you for probably the 21 or 22 years that I did the bowl-a-thons and the animal shelter bingos. She made the flyers, the plaques, anything I wanted, and I will always appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm quiet now.
Thank you, Maria. I didn't know you were out there as well. Thank you for all your service and work. We appreciate it.
And through the chair, I'd like to
Okay.
just, thank you. I just want to thank Maria, not only as a coworker, but as a great friend. I cannot possibly list all the things that you've been responsible for, all the hard work. And I just want you to know that I love you and you are going to be missed. You know how I feel, and I wish you all the best. And it's time to enjoy retirement.
Yay. Thank you, Stacy. Okay.
And I have a second resolution, and that is for Julie Albert, our city assessor. She also is retiring.
Wow.
Yes. And I have a few words
I'll
whenever.
make that motion,
Okay.
a resolution for Julie Albert for her retirement.
I need that second.
Support.
Oh, okay, we're gonna let James, okay, it's been motioned by Ms. Roscoe, supported by Mr. Bullock for the resolution for the retirement of Julie Albert. Any discussion? I'm gonna go slow. Any discussion?
Through the chair.
Yes.
Okay. Julie Albert will be leaving us. I work super close with Julie as treasurer and assessor, and I have to tell you, she is one of the brightest people that I know, and she's a wealth of knowledge, and I am going to miss her. That is a hard seat to fill, and you know how I feel about you as well, and I love you, and I wish you all the best, and looking forward to hearing all the great stories about your retirement. So thank you for your service to the city of Romulus. Impeccable, honestly. Thank you.
Yeah.
Through the chair.
Ms. Roscoe?
And I'd just like to say thank you, Julie, from the council. Anytime we had any questions or needed more information, or you reached out to us, or Always good to get back to us with any of our questions. Always explained everything simplistically where we could understand exactly what we needed to know. And I appreciate that for all your years that you've been here with me. Thank you.
Thank you. Mayor?
Thank you, through the chair. Yeah, the administration definitely takes a hit with the retirement of Miss Albert. You've been an awesome colleague and a worker, even through my years coming up as a building official here in the city of Romulus. It's a position where not all your answers are going to be the popular way, but the right answers, and you do a great job at that. And your integrity and character, the citizens of Romulus, not just my team, but also take a hit today in losing you. So just so everybody knows, I tried my best to keep her to stay around. But congratulations, you did what we all want to do. Enjoy retirement, you deserve it. Enjoy the family. And we probably won't hire anybody for a little while. We just hope that you might come back. So thank you for all your years of service, your dedication, your hard work for this community.
Okay. Mr. Wadsworth?
If I can, just a quick comment about Julie. One thing that I appreciated, every time you called the office, you would answer the phone. And
Yes.
sometimes that wasn't as simple to get in his place.
Yeah.
And you would, if I had a question, you gave me the answer, no matter if I liked it or not, and I appreciate what you did here. Thank you.
Mr. Wilhite?
Yeah, I'd just like to say thank you very much for the information, we talked today. And Maria, I'm hoping that this isn't some kind of pattern. I get elected and all the senior vets leave. I'm sorry. But enjoy it.
Anybody else? I just got to throw this in for Julie, because we were talking the other day, and she has got many residents off me. I'm serious, because I've got people talking to me, taxes. And I'm like, Julie, and she's like, send them over. And I have to say, everyone that I've sent to her walked away, they may not have liked it, but they understood it. So she has saved me on many occasions with residents, so I want to say thank you. And y'all got some tough shoes to fill there. I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say, but we just got to do, I don't know if we're going to find anyone to that magnitude, but thank you, Julie. You just saved me on so many occasions. And just like I think Stacy and so many said, your wealth of knowledge, you know your craft. Oh my goodness, you know your craft. So you will be missed, so thank you. So did we run the vote up? No, we haven't. So we have a motion to take Ms. Roscoe, supported by Mr. Bullock, for the resolution for Julie Albert. We did the discussion, right?
Yes.
Okay, Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Mr. Bullock?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Mr. Wilhite?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Through the chair.
Yes.
I'm so sorry. I have one more resolution, please. Everything runs in threes,
Yeah.
right?
Uh-oh.
Our city attorney, Steve Hitchcock, will be leaving, retiring as well.
Yeah,
I'll make the motion
Okay.
for this.
Support.
okay. It's been motioned by Mr. Wadsworth, supported by Ms. Abdo, for the resolution for Steve Hitchcock and his retirement. Oh, my goodness. Any discussion?
How much trouble am I gonna cause?
Mayor?
The same goes, and the city of Romulus takes a hit with Steve's retirement too.
Yeah.
Congratulations on the retirement, and for those who don't know, he's been the attorney here for years in different administrations. So to bring him back and handle these tough questions, and I kind of thought that he'd just stick around the last 4 years to see what I would do, and kept him entertained, but it's time to retire and see where he was at, and so we thank you for your years of service and dedication, and you've always gave good, thoughtful, counsel that's with integrity and character, and it's crucial when you're running the community. So thank you very much for all your legal guidance and wisdom.
Thank you. Any other? Mr. Wilhite?
And I want to say thanks, all the work that we did in the Police, Fire, and Safety Commission and everything. You were the third attorney that I had to work with, and it wasn't I had to work with it, I got to work, because things came to fruition with you as the attorney, and you will be missed. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other discussion? Steve, what can we say? I'm new to this role. I do have some things I need to talk to you before you leave, though. But thank you for, like you said, it's been a few years I've been here with you. Well, no, I guess it's been a little bit. You know, I've been on here for about 7 years. So just thank you for your wealth of knowledge and wisdom, and you'll be missed as well. I think it's something to Mark saying. I think it's Mark too.
Sorry.
Okay. If there's no more discussion, we're going to go with the vote. Mr. Wadsworth.
Yes.
Ms. Abdo.
Yes.
Mr. Bullock.
Yes.
Mr. Jones.
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe.
Yes.
Mr. Wilhite.
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved. Okay, at this time, I think those are all the people that wanted to address. I'm going to open it up to anybody on the council or electeds that would like to address anything under the chairperson's report at this time. Okay, if there's nothing, I have something. Couple of things, several good things going on. Meant to say this at the last meeting. We had our Five Points Church got a $25,000 donation to fix their roof over there at 5 Points. So I want to shout out to North Point for them making this significant donation to 5 Points Church to fix their roof. As you all know, 5 Points is a very visible, and it's a visible church in our community, and this is huge for them, and they were just so appreciative. So I just want to shout out to North Point for finding those monies to support our church, 5 Points Church, and to help them get that roof fixed. That was pretty huge and significant, so I just want to say thank you for that. And then secondly, we had a great event at our school, the Eagle's Nest grand opening. If you wasn't there, you missed a great grand opening. We had, their chef is Chef Rembert, and the Romulus High School culinary art students were there, and it was just magnificent. So, I'm not sure what all the hours are, but they're gonna be coming out, they'll be published soon. Go out and support our Eagle's Nest. They had the grand opening today at the high school. It was a lot of people in attendance, students, parents. I think I saw Judge Oakley, the mayor was there, James was there, James Bullock was there, Miss Ellen was there, our clerk. It was just a great event. So just want to keep on saying, y'all, we got to support our schools. We got to support our schools and what's going on here. If we're going to be one Romulus, we got to be one Romulus for real, for real, for real. So just putting that out there for our schools. It was a great event, and then they just had a lot of other things going on outside of the Eagle's Nest. Some other things in their health department. What's that? That I can't think of that machine we were looking at today. Can you expand, Mayor?
They reintroduced two things. One was the Eagle's Nest and the culinary arts to the students and offer those opportunities to learn a different skill set and trade. The other one was the medical health professionals.
Yes.
And the equipment there, and why we have some of our legislators in the audience here today. That was made possible by the $1.6 million grant that
Yeah.
Romulus Community Schools received, and they're starting to put that into the program. It's the seed money that's getting those things going. So the kids see the opportunities, it's a benefit, and we'll keep turning lights on over there and ideas for those kids. And I think the next one up for them is the welding program. So
Yeah.
stay tuned, a lot of good things going on at Romulus Community Schools.
Thank you, Mayor. So yes, it was a great event today. Some other great events, we had the tree lighting this past Friday. Just a shout out to Colleen, Mike, that whole team. It was a winter wonderland. If you wasn't there, you missed out. It was a winter wonderland. They had great decorations, the singing, everything was going on. They had the heated tents going on. So even though it was like, it was cold, but they had the tents going on with activities for the kids. They had a guy playing the keyboards with nice festive music. I did the hayride, I did the petting zoo. I just did it all. It didn't matter. It was cold, but it was just like a winter wonderland. So shout out to the team who put that all together. I know Colleen, Mike, and Jerry, I keep forgetting about Jerry. Jennifer was out there with her hubby. It was just a great winter wonderland event. So yes, for next year, they're talking about doing something even more. So I'm excited to see what the next tree lighting for next year is going to be about. So stay tuned and let's get engaged. It was a great event. And then we got an event coming up this Friday with our police, the Shop with the Cop this year. I'm excited about that. We're going to be taking, I think, over 20 kids, a Shop with the Cops this year. They've been doing this for the last several years. I want to thank, it's great. Miss Bales is here. The Methodist Church is allowing us to use their parking lot because the school is giving us buses to transport the kids to shop with the cop. Typically, how it works, they do a caravan, and then all the cars following each other we go to the Walmart out in Belleville, a big caravan, and it just kind of was like, okay. But the school donated 2 buses, paid for them. I didn't know it was a charge, but they like, we're gonna cover all the expenses, and because we want to partner with you guys on this event with the police officers. So thank you for the Romulus Community Schools, since we talk about the schools, for partnering with the the police department regarding the Shop with the Cop, which will be this Friday, and then the Methodist Church allowing us to park in their lot so they can get the kids all boarded up and everything. Thank you so much for making that happen, Ms. Bales, and just a great event. So thank you for the good things going on in our city. We had a great inauguration this past Monday. It was just amazing. Shout out to Ellen and her team for pulling that together. I know it's a lot of work. It was fabulous, though. I can't talk for everybody else's family, but my family loved it. They loved the food. I mean, we had the dual caterers going on, and just the decoration, the ambiance, the setup was different. It was a great event, so thank you. Appreciate that. Our inauguration was a great event, and congratulations again for everybody who was inaugurated on that day. It was a great, great event. And then for Mr. Wadsworth, I hate to say this, but I'm gonna have to say it. I popped in on the animal shelter last week. Never been there. So I just popped in, and what an operation. I was so impressed with what was going on there. I think it was, I can't think of his title, Officer Race took me around the whole animal shelter, just showed me that. Them dogs was barking at me like crazy. I was just like, they are so loud. Do they bark every day like that for anybody? Huh?
They want to go home with you.
It was a great event. I mean, a great tour. He toured, and the enthusiasm that the officer had in taking me around was just unmatched. He didn't know who I was. I just said, hey, I just want to take a quick tour and just see what's going on with the animal shelter. So I see why that's your passion. I see why you love it. And so many people of our many of our residents love it because it's a great, great animal shelter. So thank you, Mr. Wadsworth, for all that you do and have done with our animal shelter. It was amazing. So. And then shout out to Mr. Don Straub, and he works with Roberto. I called him. I had several calls from a couple of residents about an issue with a down line. I don't know if it was a down line or it was something with this line. It was hanging low, and the residents were concerned because the bus stop was there and people were passing the buck. DT said it wasn't there. Comcast said it wasn't there. Xfinity, everybody was saying it wasn't there. And so I went to go see Don the day the resident called me, and I said, Don, I mean, I know people passing the buck, but, you know, they're concerned about this cable. I mean, it's here, it's by the bus stop. When I tell you the next day, the resident called me the next day and said, it's been taken care of. After they had passed the buck all this time, it was taken care of. Don, thank you for taking care of that for that resident. They text me the next day and say it's been handled. So again, to the team of people that works for the city, they're about solutions. It may not come as quick as that, but there's going to be some solutions or something's going to be done to handle the situation. So thank you, Don, for what you did there, and just our city moving forward. Okay, I'm done now. I'm done. I'm going to close that part out unless anybody else up here has anything they want to address. Okay.
Madam Chair, I'll make a motion to accept your report.
I second that motion.
Okay.
It's been motioned by Ms. Roscoe, supported by Mr. Jones for the approval of the chairperson's report. Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Mr. Wilhite?
Yes.
Mr. Bullock?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, that motion is approved.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Number 5 is the mayor's report.
Thank you. Good evening, City Council, Madam Treasurer, Madam Clerk, Deputy Clerk, audience here today, and those at home tuning in. A few items before my action items. The first one, as always, I want to drag your attention to the monitor for a quick announcement for the Mayor's office and Ms. Vanessa Taliber. No? We're going to switch that? Okay, we're going to call an audible. We're going to start up with Roberto Scapitici. He's going to come and do a presentation about the sidewalk initiative we have, and we know about the work we've done in the last few years to make sure our pedestrians are safe. Roberto and his team has been very creative in finding grant sources to make sure we're minimizing the impacts and the cost to our residents. So I'm very excited about this project. It's very much in need in our regional partnership. So Roberto, take it away.
Yeah, thank you, Mayor, and good evening, Council. So tonight, we're actually fortunate to talk about another sidewalk project that we're going to construct in the city. And first off, I have to say thank you to SunCog. We've partnered with them over the last 14 years. This will be our 4th TAP grant project for sidewalk. Way back 14 years ago, we started with an application for Wayne Road underneath I-94. And there was just a whole lot of trials and tribulation with that particular project, but we finally got it awarded, and we couldn't have done it without SunCog. So thank you very much for that.
Amy, could you please come to the podium with Roberto and just introduce yourself to our city council?
Hi, good evening, everyone. My name is Amy O'Leary. I'm the Executive Director of SEMCOG.
All right.
Thank you, Amy. So as I mentioned, this is going to be our 4th project. We also had the Huron River Drive bike path that SEMCOG helped fund us with. We also have the Wayne Road sidewalk, the one that we just built last year. And soon to be in 2027, we're going to have a Beverly Road sidewalk from Wayne Road to Henry Ruff. So that's what we're here tonight to talk about, and I'm going to keep it as brief as I can, but I want to continue some of the thank yous and acknowledgments. The other one is our partners, OHM, Jessica and Rich, on all 4 of those projects. They helped us with the application process and work through the nitty-gritty details of working with SEMCOG and helping us get that award. So I have a round of applause for them as well. So I'm going to give a couple details to this Beverly Road project. There's a PowerPoint here set up. So you can see Beverly Road, it's a SEMCOG TAP grant for $1 million, and it's slated for fiscal year 2027. Just so you know, again, we're going to do real high-level details of this. So we have a picture here. What we're talking about is building a pedestrian facility on the north side of Beverly Road from the St. John's Lodge Park, across the middle school, across the golf course, and all the way tie into Wayne Road. So this will allow the residents that are on the north side of town, in that particular area in the urban renewal subdivision, to be able to walk along Beverly Road, walk to the park, walk to school. The children can walk to school. The children can walk back home. The children can walk to the park. So it's just a win-win for everybody. And we've been hearing the message over and over again that our residents want some facilities, and we need to provide those. And again, we have to thank all of our partnership with SEMCOG and our legislators, and I'm going to let Amy talk about the recognition of our legislators that are here with us tonight. So you can see the picture right here. It depicts kind of where the sidewalk is leading to. It's on Beverly Road. It links the park, the subdivisions, all the way to Wayne Road. Here's just kind of a little bit of a recap of some of the work we've done in the north end of town. We built a Van Born sidewalk back in 2019. That cost us roughly $200,000. Back in 2021, we received the MEDC sidewalk for $1 million, and you can see that we spread that all across the city. So the goal along the last 10 years has been to make the city more walkable, fix those sidewalks, put new facilities in, address the cow paths that are kind of along the side of the road, get the residents out of the street and onto a sidewalk. And there's some challenges with that. So here you go, again, another depiction, and we have a lot of these pictures showing the alignment of the sidewalk. It'll be from Wayne Road to Henry Ruff, and again, it's addressing all that traffic that is on Beverly with the residents to the park, to the school, so on and so forth. Some of the benefits is, you can see in the picture to the left, the current condition, there is no sidewalk, there is no street crossing. The picture to the right, you can see in this particular instance, at this location, there is a sidewalk, there is the crossing pattern across the road, there are signs up that show the motoring public that there is a crossing there, and that is a safe situation. Along with this project, there is currently a little bit of sidewalk along Beverly. It's in really bad shape. So everything that's there, we're going to maintain it, we're going to rebuild it, we're going to put new sidewalk in, and that's all part of the same project that we're talking about in these funds that we're talking about. Here is another depiction. You can see that there's a real goal here to invest in the parks. As the mayor mentioned, and as we heard earlier this evening about our recreation master plan, there's a goal to really improve and raise the level of service at our parks. Along with raising the level of service at our parks, we have to get people to the parks. We have to find safe ways to get them there. Here's another depiction. You know that Beverly Road has got open ditches on both sides of the road. So with this project, the ditches would be filled in, storm sewer would be put in. You can see here this graphical image of what the sidewalk would look like. This is in front of the golf course. We don't own all the property into the golf course. We only own a little bit of right-of-way. So that sidewalk, for most cases, would be probably about 10 to 8 feet away from the edge of road. That's because we don't have enough real estate there, and we're working with what we have. So again, the main goal is get the pedestrians off the street onto their own facility. And here's a little bit more information about planning and design. It'll be fall of 2026 when we finish the design, and construction would be spring to fall of 2027. And with that, I will open it up to any questions, and I'll turn it over to Andy for the rest of the presentation.
Thank you, Roberto.
Thank you. Good evening, everybody. Thank you for the opportunity to be here. And first off, I just want to say thank you for your membership in SEMCOG. SEMCOG is an association of local governments, so we have 186 members, and Romulus is a really important one. And we want to thank the mayor for being so active with us. He is a member of our executive committee and also was the co-chair of our legislative policy committee. And as you can imagine, that's a really important position, and we've been very active in the legislative space. So not only though are we an association of local governments, we're also a regional planning agency for over 5 million people in Southeast Michigan. And as part of that, we have federal designations, and quite a few of them. But one of them is to be the Metropolitan Planning Organization, or to basically handle the federal transportation dollars and do a long-range transportation plan for the region, as well as a 5-year list of projects that is over $1 billion a year in the federal funds that go out. So one of the things as the MPO, not only do we have that $1 billion a year that goes out, there's a couple of programs that we run ourselves at SEMCOG. And we like to think that we're really the connection between local communities, the data, and really the federal program that exists. We want to make sure that good projects are funded and that we're wise stewards of those federal resources. And one of those programs is called the Transportation Alternatives Program. We've been running it for about 10 years, and over 10 years, we've been able to invest over $100 million in projects that account for over 160 projects. And was talked about just a minute ago, 4 of them at least have been in Romulus. You've always been a really good partner to SEMCOG on these. So as part of all of these projects, we do appreciate the support of our federal and state partners. These are federal funds, so we've always had a lot of support from our 2 senators, Senator Peters for years, Representative Slotkin at the time, and now Senator Slotkin's always very supportive of that transportation program, and now Representative Thanadar as well. That program is going into reauthorization. We're re-upping that program. So we like to talk to them about how important these funds are to say $100 million and 160 projects across Southeast Michigan. But it's not just the representative who's here today, it's also our state partners. You saw that on the screen, the number of different grant opportunities that our communities are able to take advantage of at the state level as well. And I know that Representative Miller is here today, and Senator Camilleri's staff is here today too. So appreciate you all coming for this exciting announcement. So this was an announcement by our Regional Review Committee. So our Regional Review Committee are all elected officials from across Southeast Michigan. They decide what projects get funded, and they have decided they would like to fund the Beverly Road project. So speaking on behalf of this committee, I can tell you it's incredibly significant to address the gaps and to be able to get your residents safely to core services like schools, like parks across Southeast Michigan. So I commend you for always going for these grants and the great job of your staff and OHM to be able to put those forward. It's important for us to be able to connect the city and to safely get your residents to those core services. So with that, I want to see if Representative Thanador wants to add anything about this program, since it is a federal transportation program.
Good evening, Madam Chair, Mayor, and the entire City Council. Thank you for allowing me to be here. I just wanted to congratulate the city. I want to congratulate SEMCOG for all the good work that you do. And this is exciting. This is what is fun part of being a U.S. Congressman for this region. My office is able to bring in $25 million for 24 different community projects all across our district. We'll continue to focus on that. Reach out. I know there are more projects that need to be funded. Reach out to tanadar.house.gov with any proposal projects that you may have, because we are continuously going to fund projects that will make our community better. This particular sidewalk will connect our students, our families, communities. It will make it not only improve the connectivity, but it also will allow them to transport in a safe manner. I am just excited. I want to see more and more of these projects all across Michigan, all across our 13th congressional district. My name is Shri Thanadar, and I'm just glad to be here. Reach out to my office. I think the mayor has my cell number. Reach out to me anytime if there is anything my office can do, anything I can get from the federal government for your great city. Thank you all.
Thank you.
All right, and I have to say, I do see you at a lot of meetings, and so I don't know if you want to mention anything. I know you have a passion for this stuff, so I welcome you come up for a minute and say a few words as well. Absolutely. It is wonderful to see you as well. I have money.
I know, I love it. Thank you, everyone. I'm State Representative Reggie Miller here, and I'm wanting to say thank you for the hard work that you all have put forward. Look, we know what SEMCOG is and how they work, and they're more than a local government agency, much more than that. They're here building relationships, looking at these projects, and promoting Romulus each and every day. I see them quite often. The work that they do is incredible, and we're so blessed to have them. And thank you to the staff. These projects take a lot of work, time, effort, and communication, but it starts at the top. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. So now I just want to be able to say, here's your $1 million. I mean, it's, it's not really right here, but it is.
You know, I want to add too that this is an incredibly important project too. It seems like just a sidewalk, but for us to be able to do this and not go to our taxpayers and lean on general fund for those dollars, this is a 2-lane narrow road in a dark area, and we need to get our pedestrians, specifically our kids who are walking to that park, and the neighborhoods in the school there, we need to get them out of Beverly Road. So I'm glad you said that there's a lot of money there available, because we're going to continue to ask, because we're not done with this project yet. But the goal is to keep our kids out of the road, right, and make sure it's safe. So the Wayne Road sidewalk was a drop in the bucket. This is a great follow-up project, and then we're going to look forward to the next one. But most importantly, thank you for getting to know the city of Romulus and the nuances. You know, Romulus is not like surrounding communities. We house DTW, and that provides some certain challenges for us. And there's no way the people in DC or the people in Lansing can work on our behalf if you don't take time to know who we are and what our specific needs are. And that's really been the difference here in the last 4 years where I've noticed that change. So thank you for getting to know the city of Romulus and know our nuances, and also responding to address some of our needs. So thank you very much. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Let's take a picture with a big fake check. You guys stay up there. We'll do it right here in front of you guys.
Oh.
Well, we don't take a council, do it right in front of the, you guys stand up. Come over here. This might be the easiest way to make it around.
Yeah, it'll show up better.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Your head in my way.
Where are you guys going? You got everybody? Can you see everybody there? Okay. Good deal. Thank you. Thank you.
I want to see you again soon.
I know, right?
Thank you, sweetheart.
Mike, we're good with Vanessa now?
Mayor,
Yes, ma'am.
I know, it's under your report. I gotta say this about our Rep. Miller. She works so tirelessly for us. She's gotten us money all over the place. Rep. Miller, I just thank you for being our legislator. She got us $1 million for something we're gonna be voting on in this package today. Is that correct?
She's helped to increase our funding and find funding for us for both public safety and our critical infrastructure. So the most important things we've been focusing on, she's
Yeah.
been able to deliver.
And what's going on with that fire truck? Isn't that something she has some part to do with too?
Yeah. We are.
I'm just saying.
We're on track with. We're on track with taking delivery of that new fire truck here probably in February.
Wow.
So very soon, Romulus will have another fire truck, a frontline pumper to service courtesy of Senator Camilleri and House Rep. Miller and all of our legislators working up there in Lansing. So
Special shout out to all our legislators. Make sure you tell Darren, you know that Darren is awesome. Rep. Miller, you're here. I keep seeing your name pop up through stuff all through our package, and thank you for the work y'all do for the city of Romulus. We appreciate it. Keeping us on the radar, we need it. Thank you. And Mayor, thank you for the good job with keeping us on the radar as the city of Romulus. Thank you. Thank you for the teamwork. Appreciate it.
okay.
Keep pushing, right? No, thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Rep. Miller, Darren, Dylan, everybody. We have great legislators, so thank you.
Thank you. The next, I would like to draw your attention to the monitor for an announcement from the mayor's office and Ms. Vanessa Tolliver.
Hello, I'm Vanessa Tolliver, and here are some events happening in Romulus. Join the Romulus Recreation Department for a magical morning of quality time with Santa and breakfast with Santa. The event will take place on Saturday, December 13th from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. at the Romulus Athletic Center. The cost is $15 per child and includes breakfast, story time, photo with Santa, and a special holiday craft. Adults may also enjoy breakfast for $5 per person. This year, Romulus will once again participate in Reefs Across America. The ceremony will take place on Saturday, December 13th at 12 p.m. at the Romulus Memorial Cemetery. Volunteers are also needed following the ceremony to help present a wreath to the graves of all the veterans within the cemetery. Thanks everyone, and remember to like and share us on Facebook and YouTube, and visit our website for more information. Have yourself a cozy evening.
Thank you, Vanessa. Great job. The action items for my report. The first item I have up is for a brownfield reimbursement. And let's see, respectfully request City Council's approval for the reimbursement to Welch Packaging in the amount of $200,327.31. I further concur with the Julie Albert and Brownfield redevelopment and respectfully request council to approve the suspension of capture for the Welch Packaging FKA Packaging Specialties Brownfield Plan, and that'd be two separate motions.
I'd like to make a motion through the chair to concur with the administration and approve the reimbursement to Welch Packaging in the amount of $200,327.31.
Support.
It's been motioned by Mr. Wilhite, supported by seconded by Mr. Wadsworth for the administration and approved reimbursement to Welch Packaging in the amount of $200,327.31. Any discussion? Hearing none. Mr. Wilhite.
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth.
Yes.
Ms. Abdo.
Yes.
Mr. Bullock.
Yes.
Mr. Jones.
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe.
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
And through the chair, I'd like to also make a motion that we concur with the administration and approve the suspension of capture for Welch Packaging, FKA Packaging Specialties, Brownfield Plan.
Second.
It's been motioned by Mr. Wellhite, supported by Mr. Bullock, for the concur with the administration and approve the suspension of capture for the Welch Packaging, formerly known as Packaging Subspecialties Brownfield Plan. Any discussion? Hearing none. Mr. Wellhite.
Yes.
Mr. Bullock.
Yes.
Ms. Abdo.
Yes.
Mr. Jones.
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe.
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth.
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you. The next item I have up is for a HUD Community Development Block Grant. I respectfully request City Council approve the attached sub-recipient agreement between the City of Romulus and Wayne County for special funding for the year 2023 in the amount of $200,000 for Senior Center Security System, new generator, and touchless bathroom fixtures. Gary Harris, Finance Director, has verified funds are available.
Madam Chair,
Yes, Ms. Roscoe.
I'll make that motion to concur with administration and approve the attached sub-recipient agreement between the City of Romulus and Wayne County for special funding for the year 2023 for a senior, is that a typo there? Is that supposed to be 2023?
Yes.
County for special funding from year 2023 for senior center security system, new generator, and touchless bathroom fixtures for $200,000.
Support.
Been motioned by Ms. Roscoe, supported by Ms. Abdo, for the concur with administration and approve the attached sub-recipient agreement between the City of Romulus and Wayne County for special funding from year 2023 for a senior center security system, new generator, and touchless bathroom features for $200,000. Any discussion? Maria, I know you're going to be retiring. I don't know if you want to come up and talk about, this is pretty exciting. Do you mind kind of just touching on this and how this came about? That's $200,000 for our senior center. I think that's awesome.
So, good evening. We actually did apply for these things under the regular block grant that we apply for every year. We were not given funding for them. We did get funding for the senior center chore services program for $20,000, and that's all the communities in Wayne County received that same, amount. But then they came back to us and said that they had some extra money from 2023, but we had to spend it fairly quickly. So this contract will allow us to get that $20,000 for these projects, but we do have to get it completed by June.
Wow.
So since they're pretty much shovel ready.
And that's pretty significant amount, 200,000, isn't it?
What, 20,000?
Or is it 20, is it 20?
This is 200,000.
Because it's usually 20, right?
Well, we get the 20 also, but
Okay.
then we're getting this as
As an extra. Thank you.
All right,
Thank you.
thank you.
Any other discussion?
I'd like to add just one quick comment, just for additional clarification on it. The security system and the touchless bathroom fixtures are obvious reasons why those are needed over there. But the generator was a used generator when they built that building, and it only powers half the building. So Rose and Maria brought to our attention that, hey, we need to do some work here because this is dedicated warming center, but it couldn't fully be used to realize the potential. So it's important to go after that. So thank you, Maria, for going and securing that and getting that taken care of. So now we're gonna have a new generator that runs the full building, and it's good work. Needs to be done.
Amazing, yeah. New generator, amen. Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Mr. Wilhide?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. Bullock?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you. The next item I have up is for a reappointment to the Planning Commission. I'm respectfully requesting City Council concur with the recommendation to reappoint Celeste Roscoe as City Council representative on the City of Romulus Planning Commission.
Madam Chair,
Mr. Jones?
I'd like to offer that motion to concur with the administration and appoint Celeste Roscoe as the City Council representative on the City of Romulus Planning Commission. The appointment to be concurred with Councilperson Roscoe's City Council term.
Support.
It's been motioned by Mr. Jones, supported by, that was Ms. Abdo?
Yep.
Ms. Abdo, to concur with the administration and appoint Celeste Roscoe as the City Council Representative on the City of Romulus Planning Commission. The appointment to be concurrent with the councilperson's Roscoe City Council term. Any discussion? Hearing none. Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Mr. Wilhide?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Mr. Bullock?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
I need a second motion in the same area, and I'm respectfully requesting the City Council to concur with my recommendation to appoint DeAndre Green to the Romulus Planning Commission with the term ending January 31st, 2027.
Through the chair, I'll make that motion to concur with the administration and appoint DeAndre Green to the Romulus Planning Commission with a term ending January 31st, 2027.
Support.
It's been motioned by Ms. Abdo, supported by Mr. Bullock, for to concur with administration, appoint DeAndre Green to the Romulus Planning Commission with a term ending January 31st, 2027. Any discussion? Congratulations, DeAndre. I love your engagement in our community. You've been engaged in our community with trying to get that word spread. Thank you for accepting this position and going forward. Thank you for your engagement. If nobody else, Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. Bullock?
Yes.
Mr. Wilhide?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you, and also, thank you, Councilwoman Roscoe, for doing the dual role. It's an incredibly important role to make sure the council is connected to the planning commission, and also DeAndre Green for stepping up. I say it all the time, we can't move people or move things forward in our community without having boards and commissions and volunteers, so it's an incredibly important part to work here for us, so thank you very much for stepping up.
And I thank you, Mayor, for the reappointment. I appreciate the next 4 years of doing this. Last 12 years has been a long journey.
Keeping you busy.
Yep, that's for sure.
Okay, the next item I have up is for an appointment to the library board. I respectfully request City Council concur with my recommendation to appoint Kathy Abdo to City Council Representative on the City of Romulus Library Board.
Madam Chairman, I'm going to move that we appoint Kathy Abdo to the library board.
Support.
It's been motioned by Mr. Wadsworth, supported by Ms. Roscoe, to concur with the administration and appoint Kathy Abdo as the City Council Representative on the City of Romulus Library Board. The appointment to be concurrent with the Councilwoman's Abdo City Council term. Any discussion? Hearing none. Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Mr. Bullock?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. Wilhide?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you, and again, thank you, Councilwoman Abdo, for stepping up and being a member of that board as well.
Thank you, sir.
The next item I have up is for an appointee for the Construction Board of Appeals. And I am hereby requesting approval to appoint Jared Funderburg to the Construction Board of Appeals with a term to expire May 29th, 2028.
Through the chair, I'll make that motion to concur with the administration and approve the appointment of Jared Funderburg to the Construction Board of Appeals with a term to expire on May 29th, 2028.
Support.
It's been motioned by Ms. Abdo, supported by Mr. Wadsworth, to concur with the administration and approve the appointment of Gerard Funderburg to the Construction Board of Appeals with a term to expire on May 29th, 2028. Any discussion? Thank you, Mr. Funderburg, for stepping up and in your engagement. We appreciate it, getting you involved. We're going to get you involved with some other stuff too, okay? Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Mr. Wilhide?
Yes.
Mr. Bullock?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you. And again, Ms. Funderburg, thank you very much for stepping up. For those who don't know, I met with this Funderburg, and he's a retired firefighter, but he's got extensive knowledge in inspections through the fire service. So we thought he'd be a good fit for the Construction Board of Appeals. So thank you very much for stepping up and being part of that. Next item I have up is a change order for the Summit Company and the east ramp here at City Hall. And I respectfully request City Council approve change order number 1 in the amount of $48,426.50 to the contract with Summit Company Incorporated for the east ramp project at City Hall with a revised total of the project in the amount of $228,289.50. Kerry Harris, Finance Director, has verified funds for this acquisition are budgeted for and available. They just ran into a couple different things, as is with construction. Once they excavated and they saw some issues, we want to make sure we repair it right the first time, so.
Madam Chair,
Yes, Ms. Roscoe?
I'll make that motion to concur with administration and approve change order number 1 in the amount of $48,426.50 to contract with the Summit Company Incorporated for the East Ramp project at City Hall with a revised total project amount of $228,289.50.
I'll second that.
It's been motioned by Ms. Roscoe, supported by Mr. Wilhide, to concur with the administration and approve the change order number 1 in the amount of $48,426.50 to contract with the Summit Company for the East Ramp project at City Hall with a revised total project amount of $228,289.50. Any discussion? Hearing none. Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Mr. Wilhide?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Mr. Bullock?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you. The next item I have up is for a much-needed and long overdue fleet upgrade for our ordinance department. I respectfully request City Council's authorization to piggyback on the My Deal to purchase one 2026 Ford Bronco Sport with a 5-year warranty in the amount of $34,183 from Gorno Ford. Gary Harris, Finance Director, has verified that funds are available.
Madam Chairman, I'm going to move that we approve the piggyback on the MI deal contract for the purpose of one 2026 Ford Bronco vehicle in the amount of $34,183.
Second.
It's been motioned by Mr. Wadsworth, supported by Mr. Jones, to concur with administration and consent to piggyback on the My Deal contract for the purchase of one 2026 Ford Bronco Sport with a 5-year warranty in the amount of $34,183 from Gorno Ford. Any discussion? Hearing none. Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Mr. Bullock?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Mr. Wilhide?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you. The next item I have up is also a piggyback on the My Deal for 2 TrueNarc handheld narcotics detectors. And I respectfully request City Council's authorization to piggyback on the My Deal contract for the purchase of 2 TrueNarc handheld analyzers from Safeware Incorporated for a total cost of $85,755. Maria Ferris, Finance Director, has verified that these funds are available for purchase from the opioid settlement fund.
Madam Chair,
Ms. Roscoe?
I'll make that motion to concur with administration and consent to the piggyback on the My Deal contract MA 240000001193 for the purchase of 2 TrueNarc handheld analyzers from Safeware Incorporated for a total cost of $85,755.
Support.
Okay. Been motioned by Ms. Roscoe, supported by Mr. Wadsworth, to concur with the administration and consent to piggyback on the My Deal contract for the purchase of 2 TrueNarc handheld analyzers from Safeware, Inc. for a total cost of $85,755. Any discussion?
I have
Yes,
just a comment.
Ms. Roscoe?
I'm really glad to see that we're able to use the opiate settlement funds. I mean, really a big plus for our police department, make our police officers safer when they're in those environments. I just think it's a great way of starting to spend some of this money that we're allowed to spend.
Any other I'm gonna put you on the spot, Captain, because I need you to tell what these do, because I thought it was pretty cool. I just want the public to hear it as well.
Awesome. Good evening, council. Thank you for having me. So the TrueNarc machines are handheld devices. So when the opiate crisis first started, it really changed how we did our job because opiates began to be laced with fentanyl, and pure inhaling that fentanyl could cause overdoses, especially in most of the population who has never even had an opiate. And so we had to have a hands-off approach when it came to any type of narcotics, which overloaded the Michigan State Police Lab, and it delayed prosecution, and it delayed a lot of help when you arrive on scene and you want to save lives. Luckily, Narcan can be administered even if it isn't an opiate overdose, but we really don't want to give it to people if it's not needed. So these handheld devices, they're rugged, they can go out on the road, they're handheld, and what they can do is they can detect the type of narcotic up to 1,500 different types of narcotics without ever opening the package. So you can simply put it over it, and it can tell you what's in that package. So it's gonna help our guys and gals stay safer on the road, and it's also gonna help us get those who are suffering from addiction the type of help they need. And so it's gonna keep our community safer also by getting quicker prosecution for those who choose to bring those types of narcotics into our community.
Thank you, well said.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Any other discussion? Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Mr. Wilhite?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Mr. Bullock?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you. The next item I have is a budget amendment, and this speaks to the public safety funds that we secured through Senator Camilleri and Rep. Miller. I'm hereby requesting introduction of budget amendment 2526-11 to recognize revenue from the public safety grant.
Through the chair, I'll make that motion to concur with the administration and introduce Budget Amendment 25/26-11 to recognize revenue from the public safety grant.
I'll second it.
Okay. It's been motioned by Ms. Abdo, seconded by Mr. Wilhite, to concur with the administration and introduce Budget Amendment 25/26-11 to recognize revenue from the public safety grant. Any discussion? Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Mr. Wilhite?
Yes.
Mr. Bullock?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you. The next item I have up is for the 2026 and 2027 official newspaper. And with the recommendation of Ellen Bragg, I concur with the recommendation of Ellen Craig Bragg, City Clerk, and respectfully request City Council award the bid to the lowest, most responsive bidder, Associated Newspapers, for a 24-month contract to publish all legal notices for the City of Romulus Clerk's Office. Gary Harris, Deputy Finance Director, has verified that funds for this acquisition have been budgeted for and are available.
Madam Chairman, I'm
Mr.
going to
Wadsworth.
move that we approve the ITB 25/26-06 and 2026 and 2027 as the official newspaper, Associated News, for the next 24 months.
Support.
It's been motioned by Mr. Wadsworth, supported by Ms. Roscoe, to concur with the administration and award bid ITB 25/26-06 to the lowest, most responsive bidder, Associated Newspapers, for a 24-month contract to publish all legal notices for the City of Romulus Clerk's Office. Any discussion? Hearing none, Mr. Wadsworth.
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe.
Yes.
Mr. Wilhite.
Yes.
Mr. Jones.
Yes.
Mr. Bullock.
Yes.
Ms. Abdo.
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you. And that will conclude my report for this evening.
Number 6 is the clerk's report. First action item under 6A, appointments to the Executive Advisory Committee. Request council action to concur with the recommendation of Mayor Pro Tem Tina Talley and appoint council members Celeste Roscoe and William Wadsworth to the Executive Advisory Committee with terms to run concurrent with their elective offices.
Madam Chair,
Mr. Jones.
I move to concur with the recommendation of Mayor Pro Tem Tina Talley and appoint council member Celeste Roscoe and William Wadsworth to the Executive Advisory Committee with terms to run concurrent with their elective office.
Support.
It's been motioned by Mr. Jones, supported by Ms. Abdo, to concur with the recommendation of Mayor Pro Tem Tina Talley and appoint council members Celeste Roscoe and William Wadsworth to the Executive Advisory Committee with terms to run concurrent with their elective office. Any discussion? Hearing none. Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Abstain.
Mr. Wilhite?
Yes.
Mr. Bullock?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you, council. Agenda item 6B. This is an appointment to the Cemetery Board of Trustees. Asking council to take action to concur with the recommendation of Mayor Pro Tem Tina Talley and appoint Councilwoman Kathy Abdo to the Cemetery Board of Trustees pursuant to Chapter 2, Article 7, Section 2-409 of the Romulus Code of Ordinance with the term to run concurrent with her elective office.
Okay,
Madam Chair,
yes.
I'll make that motion to concur with the recommendation of Mayor Pro Tem Tina Talley and appoint Councilwoman Kathy Abdo to the Cemetery Board of Trustees pursuant to Chapter 2, Article 7, Section 2.2-409 of the Romulus Code of Ordinances, with a term to run concurrent with her elective office.
Support.
Okay, thank you. It's been motioned by Ms. Roscoe, supported by Mr. Jones, to concur with the recommendation of Mayor Pro Tem Tina Talley and appoint Councilwoman Kathy Abdo to the Cemetery Board of Trustees pursuant to Chapter 2, Article 7, Section 2-409 of the Romulus Code of Ordinance with a term to run concurrent with her elective office. Any discussion? Hearing none. Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. Bullock?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Mr. Wilhide?
Yes.
Mrs. Abdo?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you, Council. Agenda item 6C. This is an appointment to the Public Employee Health Care Trust Administration Board of Trustees. Request council action to concur with the recommendation of Mayor Pro Tem Tina Talley and appoint Councilman William Wadsworth to the Public Employee Health Care Trust Administration Board of Trustees with a term to run concurrent with his elective office pursuant to Appendix D, Article 9, Section 9.1 of the Romulus Code of Ordinance.
Madam Chair,
Ms. Roscoe?
I'll make that motion to concur with the recommendation of Mayor Pro Tem Tina Talley and appoint Councilman William Wadsworth to the Public Employee Health Care Trust Administration Board of Trustees with a term to run concurrent with his elective office pursuant to Appendix D, Article 9, Section 9.1 of the Romulus Code of Ordinances.
Support.
It's been motioned by Ms. Roscoe, supported by Mr. Bullock, to concur with the recommendation of Mayor Pro Tem Tina Talley and appoint Councilman William Wadsworth to the Public Employee Health Care Trust Administration Board of Trustees with a term to run concurrent with his elective office pursuant to Appendix D, Article 9, Section 9.1 of the Romulus Code of Ordinance. Any discussion? Hearing none. Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Mr. Bullock?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. Wilhide?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Abstain.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you. Agenda item 6D, this is an appointment to the Pension Plan Committee. Asking council action to concur with the recommendation of Mayor Pro Tem Tina Talley and appoint Councilman David Jones to the Pension Plan Committee with a term to run concurrent with his elective office pursuant to Appendix B, Article 6, Section 38.6.2 of the Romulus Code of Ordinance.
Madam Chairman, I'm gonna move that would recommend Councilman David Jones to be appointed to the Pension Plan Board Committee.
Support.
It's been motioned by Mr. Wadsworth, supported by Ms. Abdo, to concur with the recommendation of Mayor Pro Tem Tina Talley and appoint Councilman David Jones to the Pension Plan Committee with a term to run concurrent with his elective office pursuant to Appendix B, Article 6, Sections 38.6.2 of the Romulus Code of Ordinance. Any discussion? Hearing none. Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Mr. Wilhide?
Yes.
Mr. Bullock?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Abstain.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you, Council. 6E, Madam Chair and Council, on this particular agenda item, it's necessary to adjust this and revise and only appoint the alternate member to the BZA. We're going to have to temporarily withdraw the appointment, the regular appointment to BZA. There, a question came up that needs legal clarification. So we just want to ask that you not take action just on that appointment. We'll
Okay.
bring it back at the next council meeting, just till we get clarification on
Okay.
that particular appointment. The person that's listed here, they're aware of it as well. We just want to get that clarification.
Sounds good.
Yes?
Thank you. To the clerk, just want to add that this is in no way an indicator on the selection of Roxanne Kucharski. This is just legal protocol, make sure we're crossing i's and dotting t's. I don't want it to appear that there's some reservations about this appointment. We just want to make sure we can legally do that because of the position she's currently serving in. So just want to give the clarification.
Thank you, Mayor. So with that being said, we're asking council that you will take action and concur with the recommendation of Jeff Kemp, Director of the Building and Planning, and appoint Kathy Hood as an alternate member to the Romulus Board of Zoning Appeals with a term to expire on June 30th, 2028 in accordance with the Michigan Zoning Enabling Act of 2006.
Through the chair, I'll make that motion to concur with the recommendation of Jeff Kemp, Director of Building and Planning, and appoint Kathy Hood as an alternate member to the Romulus Board of Zoning Appeals with a term to expire on June 30th, 2028, in accordance with the Michigan Zoning Enabling Act of 2006.
Support.
It's been motioned by Ms. Abdo, supported by Mr. Wadsworth, to concur with the recommendation of Jeff Kemp, Director of Building and Planning, and appoint Kathy Hood as an alternate member to the Romulus Board of Zoning Appeals with a term to expire on June 30th, 2028, in accordance with the Michigan Zone Enabling Act of 2006. Any discussion? Hearing none. Thank you, Kathy, for engaging. Appreciate you. Thanks for your engagement. Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Mr. Bullock?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Mr. Wilhite?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you, council. 6F, this is a public hearing request. Kevin Kraus, Director of Community Safety and Development, is requesting a 30-minute public hearing for Monday, January 26, 2026, at 6:45 p.m. for the purpose of discussing the TIFA Plan Amendment adoption completed by CIB Planning. The date and time are available for this request.
Madam Chair,
Ms. Roscoe?
I'll make a motion to set up a public hearing requested by Kevin Kraus, Director of Community Safety and Development, for requesting a 30-minute public hearing for Monday, January 26, 2026, at 6:45 p.m. for the purpose of discussing the TIFA Plan Amendment adoption completed by CIB Planning.
Support.
It's been motioned by Ms. Roscoe, supported by Mr. Bullock, to concur with Kevin Cross, Director of Community Safety and Development, in requesting a 30-minute public hearing for Monday, January 26, 2026, at 6:45 p.m. for the purpose of discussing the TIFA Plan Amendment adoption completed by CIB Planning. Any discussion? Hearing none. Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Mr. Bullock?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Mr. Wilhite?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
6G, a study session request. Patty Braden, Library Director, is requesting a 30-minute study session for Monday, January 12, 2026, at 6:00 p.m. to discuss the library's current budget situation and the 26-27 proposed library budget. The date and time are available for this request.
Through the chair, I'll make that request for a 30-minute study session for Monday, January 12, 2026, at 6 p.m. to discuss the library's current budget situation and the 2026-27 proposed library budget.
Support.
It's been motioned by Ms. Abdo, supported by Mr. Bullock, for the recommendation for Patty Braden, Library Director, to requesting a 30-minute study session for Monday, January 12, 2026, at 6 p.m. to discuss the library's current budget situation and the 2026-27 proposed library budget. Any discussion? Hearing none. Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Mr. Bullock?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. Wilhite?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you, City Council. And the last item under my report, it's a non-action item, the local Officers' Compensation Commission report determination. On December 2nd, 2025, the Local Officers Compensation Commission held a meeting to determine the salaries of the city's elected officials. The commission, through its chairperson, Carol Bales, has submitted its determination which is included in your packet for your review. No action is needed unless, of course, you reject, in which it would require a 2/3 vote of council to reject the determination from the Officers' Compensation Committee. And if there are no objections, otherwise, then
Just move on.
that we move on, no action required.
We good to move on, right?
Yes?
Let's move on.
Okay. Thank you, Madam Chair and Council. That will conclude the clerk's report, and that takes us to number 7, the treasurer's report.
Good evening. I have one item under my report, and that is a reminder that if you do not have a tax bill and you're due one, please contact the treasurer's office. You should have received that by December 1st. That's for personal and residential property. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Treasurer. Number 8 is public comment, and this is the portion of our agenda for those of you who are in the audience, and if you would like to address City Council. You can find the rules on the back of your meeting agenda. To address City Council, raise your hand, and after being acknowledged by the chairperson, approach the podium, and we ask that you kindly state your name. Please note that members of the public who submitted a public comment card will be called upon first. You will have 3 minutes to speak, and any additional time will be upon the consent of the chairperson. Additionally, we want you to know that any comments or questions that you have for council, please note that their responses will be under agenda item number 9, unfinished business. So we want you to be able to have your full 3 minutes. Madam Chair and Council, we have not received any written requests to speak.
Okay, anybody in the audience would like to take this opportunity to speak? Or forever hold your peace? I think we can close that out.
Thank you, Madam Chair. We will move on. Takes us to number 9, unfinished business.
Madam Chairman?
Yeah, Mr.
If I
Wadsworth.
could, and I'll be brief, as we know, Christmas is going to be here soon. If you're looking for a cat or a dog, I encourage you to go to our shelter and look around there. You'll be surprised what you can get. But Christmas is a time to give. And the shelter itself is always in need of blankets, towels, cat food, dog food, cat litter, and so forth. And if you'd like to give a cash donation, we have these slips that are here in City Hall, and it would be appreciated. But if you don't like cats or dogs and you don't want to give there's many other places in our town to give. And it's the library board, the cemetery board, St. John's Lodge. It's Helping Hands over here at 5 Points. And this is a time to give, and I would encourage everybody to give. And Mayor, I have one other thing. Unfortunately, we were told that the brewery is going to be, at the end of the month, will be gone. Do we get the building back with the equipment, or what do we get back, and what would the status be?
I'd have to examine the lease to see exactly what was stated there, but yeah, the equipment, and the kitchen equipment should stay with the building, but I can get more details. But yeah, that's unfortunate. We worked really hard to set it up and sustain it. It's been a good run. I think it's been 6-7 years there. But we're already going to continue to work with somebody else to fill that building up. So the city still has it. The intent is to be a business incubator, and hopefully there'll be somebody ready to accept that challenge and step in and fill it up.
Fine, thank you.
Anybody else finish business? Mayor, from the last meeting, I was wondering if you had any updates regarding the Beyond the Bell that you can share with us from the last meeting?
Yeah, we're still in the process of sorting
Okay.
that one out, but there was a couple different issues there. We meet with the family after, and the daycare issue really became an association issue. It wasn't a city or a state
Okay.
violation. It was a association, and we don't have authority over associations, so it was a violation of their rules. We did communicate that with the resident though, but
Okay.
we're still talking to them about the issue with the recreation in the schools. I did
Okay.
speak to the schools, and the superintendent said all of their equipment is ADA accessible, meets the state requirements, but there might be some things that they can do above and beyond to accommodate. So we're
Okay.
going to continue to talk to them and work with them.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. Okay.
Number 10 is new business. Number 11 for approval is warrant 25-23.
Through the chair, I'd like to make a motion, we pay warrant 25-23 in the following amounts. General fund, $185,470.80. Major street fund, $11,545.37. Local street fund, $5,111.32. Public safety fund, $14,940.86. Merriman Road Special Assessment, $4,250. Garbage and Rubbish Collection Fund, $9. Tax Increment Finance Authority, $58,208. Downtown Development Authority, $7,793.27. Michigan Indigent Defense Fund, $15,205.82. 911 Service Fund, $9,887.61. Library Fund, $14,046.26. CIP Bonds Court Building, $100,266.66. Water and Sewer Water and Sewer Fund, $456,819.48. Motor Vehicle, $18,631.42. Technology Services, $1,079.87. Retiree Insurance Benefits, $135,837.94. Revolving Fund, $5,730. Current tax, $1,292.35. Impress Payroll Fund, $304,933.77, totaling all funds $1,351,059.80.
Ms. Roscoe. It's been motioned by Ms. Abdo, supported by Ms. Roscoe, for the approval of warrant number 25-23 for checks presented in the amount of $1,351,059.80. Any discussion? Hearing none. Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Mr. Wilhide?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Mr. Bullock?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you, council. Number 12 is communication. No communication? All right, number 13 is adjournment, and the time is 8:52.
So moved.
Support.
It's been motioned by Mr. Wadsworth, supported by Mr. Jones, for the adjournment of this meeting. Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. Wilhide?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Mr. Bullock?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, we made it.